YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 24 in the Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team, Recruit 'em All playthrough. Today, we're going to try and push that recruit number from 102 closer to 120. And I kind of have a specific plan that I want to try and execute today, so I'm going to go ahead and outline that right now in the intro. So we're going to start off the action by heading to Uproar Forest, a place from the main story playthrough that we haven't been back to in a very, very long time. Now, there is a total of 7 Pokemon to recruit in the Uproar Forest, or that we still need, but one of those is a version exclusive in Roselia for Red Rescue Team, so we won't be able to get Roselia today until a later date when we utilize another Wondermail code to make Roselia spawn in. So with that being said, we have 6 other Pokemon that we need to recruit, which is going to be, I think, 2 Venonats, 1 Apom, 1 more Seedot, and then 2 Mankey. So because we can carry 3 Pokemon with us, we're going to get 3 of the 6 Escape Orb out of there, and then rinse and repeat to get the other 3. So we're going to start off by 2 different trips into Uproar Forest. Then after that, well, I want to touch on IQ first. So there's actually 9 different Pokemon in this game that have to evolve after hitting a certain IQ threshold. I didn't realize that until I was investigating last night about Squirtle's IQ, and we'll talk about that in a second as well. So the 9 Pokemon that need to hit a certain IQ threshold are as follows: Azurill, Chansey, Cleffa, Eevee twice because of Espeon and Umbreon, and then Golbat, Igglybuff, Pichu, and Togepi. Okay, so those are the 9 Pokemon. So with that being said, we need to go farm a bunch of gummies of like various colors and all that, the different jelly beans, right? So I think the best place to do that is probably Stormy Sea, the dungeon that is home to Kyogre. So maybe we recruit Kyogre today, but we still need a bunch of other water types in there as well. And that also leads me into the next thing about Squirtle's IQ. So let me click back into the emulator here. If we look at Squirtle, I currently have, what is that, 10 stars? Or let's see, 2, 4, I need to bring my mouse on the screen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so Squirtle now has a 9-star IQ stat. As yesterday we reached the 9th star, which unlocked the Sure Hit Attacker IQ skill, which there's a hidden value equated to the different thresholds of IQ. So this is for 500 points. You get the 9th star and earn the Sure Hit Attacker. Once we get the 10th star, we will finally earn Trap Seer IQ skill. Now, that is going from 500 to 600, and therefore we basically hit 500 last night, so we still need 100 more points to get that 10th star, reach 600, and then finally get Trap Seer, which I'm kind of holding off on going back to a few other dungeons, especially the places where Raikou, Entei, and Suicune were, because there's hidden trap tiles everywhere, and that place was very, very annoying. So we're going to work our way today, you know, and probably revisit Silver Trench as the 3rd dungeon towards the end of the episode to try to go farm more Blue Gummies. As each Blue Gummy, because Squirtle's a water type, that's what water types like, and they give you like +7. And again, we need to go from 500 to 600, so we still need a lot of Blue Gummies in order to get Trap Seer. And then the final thing today, and then I'll get caught up on chat, final thing for the intro here. As you can see, looking at Squirtle's stats, we are at level 60. Now, last night I was doing some grinding on, I was trying to raise Bulbasaur and Trico and Chikorita, because those were the recruits we got yesterday in Joyous Tower. So in order to evolve some of those, I was going through the Makuhita Dojo. And again, like I said, whenever you go through the dojo to get a couple levels, the Kecleon shop also does refresh. So I checked it after each run through the dojo to try to find more Joy Seeds. And I do now have exactly 10 Joy Seeds total after buying them from Kecleon. So to start off the action today, I actually have all 10 Joy Seeds in my inventory right now. And we're going from level 60 all the way to level 70. And then we'll go ahead and get the recruits. So a quick recap, we're going through Uproar Forest twice. Then we're going on to Stormy Sea probably a couple times to farm jelly beans. Maybe we recruit Kyogre, but we'll see if I feel like going all the way through it. And then to cap it off, we're probably going to go through Silver Trench, again, to get more water type recruits and the Blue Gummies for Squirtle. So a lot to do today, and I'm going to try to push that 102 number as close as I can to 120. So with all that being said, that was probably the world's longest intro. I don't know if anybody stuck around in the future on YouTube to see it, but if you did, you're in for a juicer today. So let's go ahead and get the job done here. And where is the Uproar Forest? Okay. Let me go ahead and get caught up on chat real quick. IQ represents friendship. Yeah, it basically does in this game, Jazzy. Yeah, especially for those Pokemon that evolve from friendship. Nice, we get a free apple. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit these 10 Joy Seeds real quick, and just right off the bat, we're going straight to level 70. And again, this is noteworthy because every 10 levels, you hit the next threshold in terms of a tiny little boost to your recruitment odds. And so realistically, it only adds like 2.5 to 3%, something like that. But again, you can see how much of a struggle it's been so far in this playthrough to try to recruit stuff. So every little boost helps, even if it ain't much. But what up, everybody else pouring in? How y'all doing today, man? I hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's a beautiful Sunday, and we're here trying to recruit some more Pokemon today to join Team Turtle. And eventually, work our way towards recruiting all 386 Pokemon so that we could take anybody we want through Purity Forest. I'm gonna keep eating these rare candies here. Easy money. Joyous Tower, by the way, I want to talk about that while we got a second. So, obviously, we were just recruiting the 3 different grass-type starters yesterday. But had I progressed a little bit further into the dungeon, it's actually home to 2 of the 3 fire starters as well, which are both Torchic and Cyndaquil. Charmander's not actually in Joyous Tower. I believe he's in, like, the fiery field, I think. We saw Charmanders before in the fiery field, so we'll go back and do that. I should have grilled the seeds. For real. Alright, there we go. Level 70. But Joyous Tower was cool because of all the... No, that was the buried relic. All the citrus berries we found. But... So now we still need 60k for each and every level up from this point. That's crazy. Okay. Let me also go ahead and actually flash something else on screen real quick. I gotta go back to this webpage. So... I did showcase this when I first added it a couple episodes back, and now I'm going to go ahead and show it again. So this is the website that I'm using to track all of the recruits. So whenever you see me look in this direction, that's what I'm looking at over here. And we're going for 6 very specific Pokemon, so I'm going to go ahead and mark them as we go. But just to run over this real quick and how it works, well, you can configure it any way you want. If you want to know how I configured it, go back and watch part 22. So... you can customize the colors here, but basically anything in white, just real quick, anything in white I don't have. Anything in black I do have it. Red indicates I have a duplicate of that Pokemon, and blue actually indicates a triplicate. So as you can see, Trico and Bulbasaur are both blue because we got 3 of them yesterday. And then all the reds are duplicates. So I set this up, if I left click, it'll change from white to black. If I left click again, it'll go to red, and then I can also left click one more time to make it blue. And then if I use the right click on my mouse, it goes backwards 1 color. So say for example, we get 2 Grimers today, then I would turn this red. And then if we evolved a Grimer, I would go backwards to black and then change Muck to black as well. And then we'd be done with both of them. So also this does update in real time in the bottom on the website at 104. But after I remove both these, we're going back to 102, which is where we're at now. I don't know how to make it tie to OBS, that recruit dex number, so I have to enter that manually. But this is what I'm looking at over here, and this will really help me. I still struggle even with this, but it'll help me track everything pretty good. So that's kind of the system I'm using over here. So let me go ahead and then disable that, and let's get back to playing the game here. Okay, so the 6 Pokemon we're looking for in this is Venonat. We need 2 Venonats. We need an Apom. There's no Ambipom. I do need 1 more C-Dot. I already have 2, but we need a 3rd one. And then we need 2 Mankeys. So let's get all that. And then once we get 3 of those 6, doesn't matter which ones, we just escape out of here and we come back for the other 3 that we still need. Okay. Well, this is actually going to help get what we need here. I probably don't even have to switch back to the friend bow, but I'm going to do it anyway. Although recruiting in a monster house is a really bad idea, but that's whatever. Okay, there's the Apom we need. Let's take it. Now, we don't actually need 2 Apoms, right? Because this is only based off the Gen 3 dex. There is no Ambipom in this game. Okay, that's wonderful, Venonat. I'm going to wait till I get like 2 Venonats and then just escape orb out of here, and then I'll go ahead and adjust the dex number. Now that we got hit by sand attack, this is going to be very annoying. And we're getting hit by disable. Okay, we might be here for a while. I should have taken one more step back in the hallway. Because we're just going to get sand attacked like crazy here. Dang it, we didn't get that one either. Alright, now I'm going to start going for the link move. Try to get rid of some of these monkeys. And if I can get to that wonder tile, we could reset all the sand attack drops, so that'll be great. But no, we don't need this Apom. Just let them keep stepping up. Okay. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Get these monkeys out of my face, man. There's like the 8th sand attack. Okay, cool. now at least we can go step on the wonder tile. Alright. Let's just full send it towards the hallway. There was other mons on the floor. What do we got down here? Another C-Dot. That's not bad. But we do get some more jelly beans. Again, we're gonna stockpile these things for that list of 9 Pokemon that have to evolve by hitting a certain IQ threshold. Yeah, well, the stairs are definitely gonna be in the bottom right corner. We'll just keep it pushing though. But at least now that I'm gonna go ahead and wear the friend bow for a majority of this too. But now that we hit level 70, we do get an additional boost. I'll kind of talk about that as we go and like some relevant numbers to go with it. But for example, if we do go after Kyogre today in the Stormy Sea, we actually now have if we're wearing the friend bow and the fact that we're at level 70, we actually have a 75% chance of recruiting Kyogre. So that's a big number. It's a lot better than it probably would have been around 60% had I still been between 50 to 59. So just to try to put it in a little bit of perspective. Okay, here's our 3rd and final C-Dot. Perfect. Now we need... Oops. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do here. Okay. Now we need 2 Mankey and 2 Venonat to complete everything in this forest, apart from one last Pokemon again, which is Roselia, which won't spawn until we enter a Wondermail code, because it is a Red Rescue version exclusive, so 2 Venonats, 2 Mankeys, and then we're done with this place until we come back later in the future for Roselia. Come on, team. Let's do this. Let's go find some Venonats here. Oh, there's one. Please join the team just so we can escape out. Venonat's being a pain in the ass right now. Maybe we'll go get a Mankey. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. How you doing today? Good to see you. I hope you and everybody else in chat is having a great weekend. It's a fantastic day to go try to recruit some Pokemon here. Now, we are currently at 103 after getting the Apom. But again, I'm just going to kind of wait to adjust it later. The C-Dots, once I start evolving these into like Nuzleafs and Shiftries, then that'll push the number even farther. But Venonat? Dude, what is up with this thing, man? It does not want to join the squad at all. It's like the 5th Venonat we've seen. Okay, another Jelly Bean. I'll take that. That's not bad. Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Sandstorm and Hail Floors are super... What just happened to this Pokemon? It just ran away. Oh, does Apom actually have Runaway as an ability? And it's been hit so many times... It does have Runaway. It's been hit so many times by Sandstorm that it's now fleeing from me. Okay, here's the Venonat. Let's get it. Come on, man. Dude. C-Dot, please do not go engage with Venonat. He's going to sit there and use growth now. Okay. Let me turn that off. Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright, we finally found the stairs, man. This was just an awful floor. Oh, the Winter Olympic. Oh, is today actually the last day? Dang. That's crazy. Okay, here's another Venonat. Could this finally be the one? That went pretty quick. I feel like it wasn't even going on for that long. The Winter Olympics. Bro, what is up with Venonat? You know what? I might not have the friend area for Venonat. potentially. Because Venonat has an 11.4% base odds. And due to my level and wearing the friend bow, that should be over 30%. I don't know why I can't get a single Venonat. It's entirely possible that that could be the last friend area that I don't have. That's based on that RNG like Wonder Mail code. So I'm gonna have to look that up in a second. But we can keep pushing and at least try to get some Mankeys. These green gummies are good. Yeah, C-Dot, you can hold it. That's fine. Because apparently this is only like a 9-floor dungeon, and Mankeys are on the floors 8 and 9. Okay, stairs. Stairs got to be bottom right then. Yeah, the jelly beans do represent the typing of the Pokemon. Most of them are colors, but there is like a green one and a grass one. The green ones are probably for bugs, I guess. Dude, there's no way I have Venonat's friend area, actually. Because like everybody else keeps trying to join except Venonat. And I've also made sure that I don't have too many duplicates, so at this point we might just push towards a Mankey and then escape orb out. Well, we don't even have to escape orb, it's only a 9-floor dungeon. Something is fishy here. Go ahead and eat this Pecha Berry. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and eat an apple too. Yeah. I have a bunch of apples. I've been finding them everywhere in here. Nah. There's no way I have Venonat's friend area. There's also another one with a green jelly bean that it just picked up. This one. Go ahead and use a regular attack on it. Yeah. Or I mean a real attack. Interesting. I'm gonna click on the friend area in a minute and see if it's like only accessible via Wonder Mail. I don't need this blast seed. I'd rather pick up the jelly bean here. And okay, hold on a sec. This is Venonat's last floor. So what is the secretive forest? No, it was at the Wigglytuff Club. I'm so confused. So this is actually the last floor for Venonat, but again, we could come back and get it later. But I definitely have that because I bought everything from the Wigglytuff Club. This is, No, Ninja, we talked about that yesterday. That's backwards. But, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, finally. It had base 11. Out of everything in here, Venonat actually has the best odds to be recruited. And it was... I mean, again, it's only like 30% each time, but... My goodness. We still need another one of these. But, no, we're not going to give it a nickname. Go ahead and pick up the grass gummy. Okay. I guess because we're only halfway through the dungeon, I mean, we can make it to the end real quick, but I'm just going to go ahead and escape out of here. And, I have a bunch of these in storage anyway. And then when we come back, now we need 1 Venonat plus 2 Mankey. So, let me update my trackers real quick. I'll step outside the house and then I'll do it. So we're now at 104 Pokemon by adding, let me see, I gotta add all these. We got Apom, where is Apom? Right there. We got a Venonat. And we got our third and final C-Dot. Okay. Cool. Now we run back over here. You don't like poison types? Wait till you see my playthrough I'm about to start in Leaf Green. Called Can You Beat Pokemon Leaf Green Using Only Poison Type Pokemon? Coming soon to a theater near you. Alright, we're going to store a lot of this stuff that we just got there. We really don't need any apples. Plus they were spawning like crazy in there. And I'll kind of sell all this stuff off later. Okay. Now we also don't need an escape orb this go around because we have to go to the last 2 floors anyway to recruit Mankeys. And I gotta check for Joy Seeds real quick. Nope. Well, I have no money on me anyway, but Venonat's not for you. Yeah, I feel it. But I'm gonna play through Pokemon Leaf Green version when it comes out next weekend using 6 poison type Pokemon. You'll see. Okay, Uproar Forest, round 2. Let's get it. And then maybe we'll do some Evos here too in a little bit. Because I did raise up Chikorita and those Bulbasaurs last night. Could we get lucky and get back-to-back Venonats after starting like 0 for 10? Okay. Anyway, this is confusing. Alright. Let me do this and let me adjust something real quick. I gotta adjust the thing over my head to be 104 by the mini-map there. But, you know, we do have duplicates of Venonats and the C-Dot, so that didn't push it any further. But at least now we have these two Venonats, so we just gotta train one of them up to evolve into Venomoth. And, yeah, that puts us at 104. Okay. Now we just full send it to the end of this dungeon here, and, the last two floors, floor 8, floor 9, is where Mankey is. And we need 2 Mankeys, but even if we get 2, it's only gonna push that number to 105. I should not have stepped in here. That was a very obvious house. At least we got water gun bubbles, so we can take these guys out. A little 2-for-1 special. And I'll do it the same thing with the C-Dot and the A-Palm up here. Actually, the other guys stepped up too. We go water gun, take out the first one, and bubble hits the one in the back. Not bad, not bad. Don't make me cringe. Okay. Nature Power turned to Earthquake is kind of wild. It's just going to pre-damage everybody else for me. Thank you, C-Dot. Alright, let's get one more. A little 2-for-1. Oh, I missed. That's unfortunate. And there's the Disable, which is why you always like to try to bring throwables in there with you. Because you can still use throwables while you're disabled. It's kind of like a full paralysis thing, but you can't actually attack. So I just have to sit here and wait for this to go away, but these Pokemon are obviously super low level. They don't threaten KOing me in any way. They do threaten Venonat though, which would be kind of annoying. Let's see if we can hit the bubble here on this guy. Not bad, not bad. Earthquake destroying everybody, yeah. They did kind of nerf Earthquake and other moves that hit the whole room in this game, like Powder Snow and Heat Wave. Because those moves are so powerful, they nerf the accuracy a lot. As a way to kind of counter how OP those attacks are. I think Charizard is actually the only Pokemon in this game that learns Heat Wave, however. But there's quite a few ice types that do get Powder Snow, which is pretty cool. It hit the whole room. Actually, by the way, I don't know why I'm still wearing the friend bow. As I'm not going to put it back on until we get to floor 8 for the Mankeys. We're just going to go ahead and rock the X-ray specs for a little bit. Even still, these Pokemon have a high recruit rate, so a lot of them are still going to try to join, but we ain't worried about it until we get to floor 8. And now we're recruiting Venonats like crazy after going 0 for... like, it felt like 0 for 10 at the beginning. That was crazy. Also, Pokemon that have growth are very annoying to deal with because they just sit there and spam it and they never, like, approach you. Give me that Oranberry. C-Dot. I'd rather acquire as many jelly beans as I can, though. Because that's how we buff Pokemon's IQ. Blast Seeds are kind of whatever. They're great for Purity Forest, but they're kind of whatever. I'm gonna have to go around the long way. Like, in a main playthrough, you know, this Squirtle's so OP at this point that... apart from the X-ray specs and the friend bow, like, nothing else really helps. Just run away from the monkeys. Alright, here's the stairs. Say what with a K? Oh, Destroyking? I thought you just misspelt it. I guess that was intentional though. I've never heard destroying spelt with a K like that. I'll try to learn how to pronounce it, but that might be a little tough. To be honest, I'm gonna leave Venonat behind here. And I'm just gonna go find the stairs. I ain't got time for this, bro. Yeah. My birthday is December of 90. Oh, great. Wait, that was my Venonat that went for the paralysis? No. Other way around. I should have brought a roll call orb. Okay, that was a mistake to leave it behind, but I thought I was going to be able to find the stairs quicker Let's see if my Venonat can win the 1v1 over here. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. We'll get another one, so it's kind of whatever. Why does my Venonat not go for status, bro? Oh, I found the stairs. Let's go. Mine keeps getting disabled, paralyzed, and confused. And the other one is just like wailing away at it. Oh, if it lives the next hit, we're good. No, it has to live one more. It's on 1 HP. I think we're cooked. Oh, I got to the stairs. It took a misstep with the confusion. This is actually hilarious. I also got to chuck an Oranberry right at his face. Here, catch this, big dog. Get back to full HP. Cool. We're right back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for duty? You're good, King? Sit back and enjoy the show, baby. What is this little monkey looking at? Come here, bro. Grab these coins real quick, too. Going separate ways is a no-no. Yeah, I know, but... like, unless... Like, Venonat was safe over there in the corner. It's just... A different Venonat kind of, like, spawned in that room at random, so... That was what made that go sideways. We already got the C dots. We're chilling. We're chilling. Okay, there's the stairs. Nice. And now, might as well grab these real quick. Now we're at floor 8. This is what we need for the Mankeys. We need 2 of these boys. Let's go hunt them down. And of course, they're running away. Might as well go uncover all the rooms, I guess, while we're waiting. There's still gonna be C dots everywhere, too. How is that one going for growth and it's like way over there? Yes, right. Switch the moves. Exactly. We could go to Venonat. Like, I'm not gonna separate from it again, but like I could sit here and turn off Foresight. I could even turn off all 3 of them and just make sure it spams one move, but I'm not gonna separate from it again. That was just like a good opportunity to do so. But it kind of backfired. Alright. Let's go uncover the whole floor map and then wait to see some Mankeys here. As actually, you know, there's no water on this floor, so I won't even be able to separate from Venonat again. Unless there is invisible warp tiles. But, you know, had that Venonat got KO'd, it would have been kind of annoying, because I think that was actually the last floor. Venonat stopped spawning at floor 5. And then we can't even recruit this clown either, but... But I do have 3 C dots, so, you know... Nuzleaf is only like a 1%. But I don't need it anyway. It's odd that these are spawning more than Mankey. Yeah, Mankey is floor 8 to floor 9. Okay, I just want to double check that. I'm gonna sit here and like hunger heal for a little bit, just to make Pokemon spawn in like crazy. And then hopefully we get some Mankeys to show up here. All right, now we got 4 Mons. Majority of them are gonna be C dots though. Oh, here we go. Come here, buddy. How do you want to be a part of Team Turtle? That's what I'm talking about. There's number 105. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let me update that to 105. And then also on my other tracker over here. Mankey. Now we're going to sit here until we get a second Mankey. And then we're out. So we'll put the X-ray specs back on. What do we got here? Just some more C dots. How did a Pokemon spawn way over on the right? I guess there's a whole nother room over there. Okay, another Mankey. Here we go. Could we go 2 for 2 with the first 2 monkeys we see? Let's get it. No. By the way, I also need to eat an apple. I was hunger healing a little too much there. All right, let's go see what spawned up here. Okay. Come here, buddy. How would you like to be a part of Team Turtle and join your monkey brother? That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Both monkeys acquired. We out of here. You like the Mankey? Yeah, I do too. For anybody that's about to play Fire Red Leaf Green when it comes out next weekend, I strongly suggest you catch a a Mankey. It's a good Pokemon. Now, of course, you can't get Annihilate, but still. What are your thoughts about Annihilate, Ninja? Did you like that idea? I loved it. I think that's a great Pokemon. Okay, all I'm doing, I don't have an escape orb, so I can't leave. I actually have to find the stairs here. This is the last floor. Yeah, this is PMD Blue Rescue Team. The classic, man. I never knew about this game back in the day. And even when I first saw it, I'm like, bro, what am I looking at? This is not real Pokemon. And then, like, the more I watched it, I'm like, wait, this is actually kind of fire, bro. Yeah, my bad. How you doing, by the way? Good to see you, Deej. Happy Sunday. I hope everything's going good, man. Should we grab the nut? Let's take a nut for the road here. Why not? Rebel. No shot, bro. What's up, brother? How you been, man? Been a hot minute. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Just out here still grinding my Pokemon, you know? But how you been, bro? For real. That's an OG right there. Everybody say what's up to Rebel. Good guy. You like Annihilate? Yeah, okay, yeah. I love Annihilate too. There we go. And there's the squad. Oh, I still gotta mark the second Mankey. Hold on. Okay. And we're at 105 in the dex. Not bad, not bad. King, I feel like you need one of those like little tiny violins, you know? Oh, you meant Purity Forest, DJ? No. This is just the base game playthrough where I'm trying to get everybody recruited. As you can see up there, like all 386, so that we can take anybody we want through Purity Forest. So this is kind of like a little side piece, you know. Like this is the main game playthrough, and then Purity Forest is like a separate beast entirely. Okay, we got a whole bunch of jelly beans. We got a nut for the road. Let's go deposit all that with Kangaskhan. Oh, I gotta check for joy seeds too, but I gotta make space first. Okay. Let's toss all this, and now we're gonna go to Stormy Sea. Lock it in for Stormy Sea. That's gonna be a juicer. I guess I could take a heal seed with. I don't know. We don't really need it. But I don't want to bring many items. Actually, I'm gonna deposit that. I don't want to take a lot with me into Stormy Sea because I just want to like max out on jelly beans here. Of all flavors of the, you know, Skittles taste the rainbow kind of thing. We're getting all the different flavors. And again, we do have a 75% chance at Kyogre. So maybe. But I'm also going to bring one escape orb and probably a couple apples, I guess, too. Or we can go buy apples from Kecleon. Did you get it back yet, King, or what? I remember you were saying that a couple days ago. Alright, he's got a couple huge apples. Let's just buy both these. Probably good enough. Plus, we can eat whatever jelly beans we want. Or like if I find any blue ones in Stormy Sea, we can just go ahead and rip them. And even different flavors too. Like, the blue ones give Squirtle a +7 because he's a water type. But the other ones still give like +3, +4. So, I think it's time to go to Stormy Sea though. Again, we still need a whole bunch of Watermons here. Okay, you got it back. Good. Oh. We also have to dive into Stormy Sea. Hold the phone. Gotta take this back out. I don't know. Like, I kind of do want to go after Kyogre, but there's going to be a whole bunch of little potatoes that try to join the party as we navigate through the 40 floors, so we'll see. I might just wear the X-ray specs and just keep denying everybody. We'll adjust the game plan on the fly. I should also take an elixir. I don't remember how. I don't remember if the Pokemon there are low level enough that Did I not even get dive? I didn't. I don't know if I could like one-shot him with the regular attack. Making you crave jelly beans. I love jelly beans too. Like the Starburst flavored jelly beans. Fire. Oh yeah, I already checked for joy seeds. That's right. Okay. Yeah, big apples give you +100 recovery. A regular apple gives you plus 50 recovery to your belly stat. Big apples do plus 100 recovery. And huge apples give full recovery plus an additional temporary boost. So they are by far the most cracked ones. Essentially kind of the same as a big apple, but they give you the additional benefit as if you ate a big apple at full scope lens. We could also have a little fun with the warp scarf and just keep warping around to try to find the stairs, but okay. Better not poison me, bro. Oh, there's the stairs. I'm gonna kind of full send this, try to pick up as many jelly beans as I can find, and then just kind of full send it towards Kyogre. Let's see if we can get that thing. And recruit my favorite legendary Pokemon of all time. Okay, we don't need orbs. I still need 2 Omanites. We saw a bunch of Omanites yesterday and they never wanted to join. It's kind of whatever. We're gonna need to do multiple trips through here, right? There's a bunch of water types, plus Kyogre. But really, I'm trying to farm these jelly beans, bro. So I'm pretty much just going to wear the X-ray specs. And you know what? Scope lens is kind of garbage. I'm just going to toss it. It's not even that much. Well, you don't like Tentacool, Ninja? Come on, bruh. Tentacool's a classic. Who is your favorite water type from Gen 1 then? If you don't like the cool. There's so many good ones to choose from in Gen 1. Okay. The slowing effect is annoying. But really I'm just kind of looking for jelly beans here. I guess they don't have that high of a spawn rate, but best Gen 1 water is Gyarados, yeah. Facts. Although the only issue with Gyarados, it has by far and away the best stats out of any Gen 1 Watermon. It has an atrocious moveset. Like, until later gens when it got... Is this X-Rays? Might as well bring that with me. Until later gens when Gyarados got Dragon Dance. Nice, here's a Jelly Bean. And even... Because it was always... To me, it was always annoying that Gyarados didn't have a good flying attack, right? That's always what drove me nuts about it. Like, water flying was super cool. But again... You know, before Gen 4, like, all water moves were special attacks. So it wasn't great because Gyarados is a better physical stat, you know? But once Gen 4 came around, Waterfall is a physical attack. Then he gets Dragon Dance. Now Gyarados is cooking. That's the only issue with Gyarados, was just like his moveset. You kind of just had to run, like, non-stab attacks, right? There was no flying coverage. There wasn't great water options because they were special attacks. So you pretty much just had to run, like, Earthquake. Hyper Beam on Gyarados. But it's still a classic. For sure. Let's run away from this Anorith here. I guess he wants to party. Lapras, great call, Jazzy. Great call. Oh, you got a new puppy, Rebel? Well, I'm sorry to hear you lost one, bro. That's tough. It's always tough losing a dog, man. Well, I'm glad you got a new puppy, though. That's awesome, man. Can you show me something? It's an image? I mean, I don't think you can post it in the chat. I don't know how that works, but... You might have to send it on Discord, but again, I don't know how to, Oh, here's another Pokeboy. That's my goat. But yeah, I mean, feel free to send me something, however. Like, you can DM it to me on Twitter, or, on Twitch, if you can send DMs on Twitch. Images, I don't know. Your favorite would be Psyduck King. Hey, if my favorite's Slowpoke and yours is Psyduck, that's a pretty good duo right there that we make. We're just the derpy, confused boys. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this Pecha. Oh, now we gotta find the stairs. Oh, damn, see, there you go, Rebel. All you guys got real good taste in Watermons. This is what I like to see. I was waiting for somebody to pull up and say that their favorite is Dugong or something, you know. Actually, low-key, my favorite's Kingler, but Kingler kind of sucks, too. But yeah, DJ, sorry, I don't know, like, how to send images or whatever. But But my DM should be open everywhere on, you know, assuming I understand how it works. But like Instagram, what's it called? Like Twitter, Twitch. The DM should be wide open if you want to try to send stuff. And again, I never really use them, so I think they're wide open, but I I don't know that for sure. Go ahead and eat this cherry berry too. We're already at floor 13, and then, oh, did you try to send it here in chat, and then it turned into, like, 3 stars? Honestly, I kind of want to go after Kyogre right now. What is this? Calm Mind? Nah. Just leave it there. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works, like, in terms of posting them in a live chat. Like usually the live stream chats kind of block that stuff. I think. That's why you can only like spam emotes and whatnot. I don't know. I was just reading your message, Rebel. The stick. Nah, I'm sorry you lost that other puppy dog though, man. That's tough. I'm sure everybody out there who's ever had dogs, you know it ain't, or I mean any pet for that matter, but especially dogs, man. You get so attached to them for like 10, 12 years, and then when it's their time, man, it's tough. It's tough. Okay. I'll try to remember to check Insta later. Defense scarf and a pink gummy. I want that pink gummy. Come here, Slowpoke. We might need the pink one for well, I guess there is no fairy types, huh? This is only Gen 3. Bruh. I have no throwables either. I just have to walk this off. This Slowpoke's annoying. He does have a pink jelly bean. Without throwables though, I can't attack him. Well, I can attack him while I'm confused. I just don't know which direction the attack's gonna go off in, so it's better to try to walk it off. Oh, here's Spiel. I clicked the wrong button. There's Powder Snow, the room that can hit anywhere, or the move that can hit anywhere in the same room. Kind of like Venomoth with Silver Wind. That's the worst one. Now we got some throwables. Wait. Oh, I found another X-ray specs. Okay, that's why. I was confused there. You got Beagles, King? There you go. Those are classic. Get out the way, Slowpoke. I want to see if this is a jelly bean. It is. Oh, I'm full. Okay. Honestly, I don't really need these elixirs, and I could probably rip a huge apple too, like the next jelly bean I find. That's not bad. Powder Snow is pitiful. Nah, Powder Snow is OP in this game though. And you're right, Ninja. Normally it's garbage, but it's OP in this game because it hits the whole room. My favorite dragon type Pokemon, oddly enough, is actually my #1 favorite Pokemon of all time, Garchomp. That's the GOAT, man. That was kind of funny because I think yesterday Ninja asked like who was my favorite pseudo legendary. So Garchomp's the answer to all 3 of them. My favorite pseudo, my favorite dragon, and also just my overall favorite Pokemon of all time. I love Chomp, man. Everything about it. Moveset, stat spread, typing. But, you know, Game Freak knows that they messed up when they made Garchomp, right? It's way too powerful. So it's like one of the only, if not the only dragon, pseudo-legendary dragon that doesn't even get Dragon Dance. I guess pseudo-legendary dragons, right? There's a lot of dragons that don't learn Dragon Dance. But in terms of the pseudo-legendary ones, I think all of them learn Dragon Dance except Garchomp. Because bro would literally be broken. He'd be banished to Giga Ubers on Smogon if he got Dragon Dance. But Haxorus, you know, Baxcalibur, Salamence, Dragonite, they all get Dragon Dance, man. Chomp's over there chilling like, hey, bro, what about me? But it's a good reason. You know, Garchomp's stats are way too good, man. They can't give that thing Dragon Dance. Or else we'd never get to use it again. Well, yeah, Metagross is a pseudo, but it's not a dragon. I was just talking about dragons. I'm just gonna go to the stairs. I missed. Go away, Grimer. Get you later. But yeah, like Metagross and Tyranitar. Tyranitar learns Dragon Dance too, but those aren't dragons. I was just talking about pseudo-legendary dragons. I do like Metagross though. It's pretty cool. It's honestly fallen off a lot over the past few generations. It's just not very good. Metagross needs a way to like boost its attacker speed. I mean, I know it can, but it's just not good enough to be like a top tier threat. It's such a cool design though. And like Steel Psychic is really good, and it gets everything, right? Metagross gets Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, Earthquake. It gets whatever moves you need. Now it finally has good psychic attacks, right? Because back in the day you had to run Zen Headbutt, which is garbage because it misses all the time. But now you got, Metagross gets Psyfangs now. So it's pretty cracked. Dude, why do I keep getting the slowing effect? Another poison type with the Grimers, yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right, Deej. I just seen that comment about ground types. Yeah, my 3 favorite types of all time, and again, in no specific order, is ground, water, and steel. I love those types. Oh, great. I got hit with can I throw a rock at this thing? I still can't. Stench is kind of it's a weird ability, right? It doesn't work the same in regular Pokemon games as it does here, but Stench kind of puts you in a terrified state, and you can't do anything. Actually, I'm about to take this escape orb with me. Why not? 22 out of 100 belly. I think it's time we rip a huge apple. I don't really need these. Mega Garchomp Z plus Dragon Dance? No shot. I mean, I hope so too, but Mega Garchomp Z is a special attacker, right? Didn't the stats get leaked even though it's not officially revealed yet? Pretty sure it has like Giga 150 base special attack. Yeah, agility is definitely an issue in monster houses. Scizor, Porygon 2. Aerodactyl has agility in this game. There's a bunch of agility guys. They're super annoying. No, I already have a cleanse on me. I don't need this blast seed though. We'll just eat that for a little bit of hunger. Kabutops found a red gummy. Oh, that's a black one. Okay. Again, still just trying to stockpile various gummies. Okay, here's another red one. I'm probably just gonna start eating some of these. I think when I was reading about this, I think if you eat the gummies of the type that you're weak to, that's also like the second best option. I don't know. Either way, we just gotta be just pounding jelly beans left and right, trying to get that trap seer thing. Even if it's like a non-optimal flavor, it don't matter, man. A jelly is a jelly. Another escape. Could leave that behind. Yeah, no, Chomp Z is about to be insane, bro. I need these dorks to line up. They didn't want to. I was trying to hit them both at the same time. Which is Dratini shiny? What, you mean like the purplish Dratini? What you talking about? Yeah, I seen that Stormy too, but what was it? A lot of jelly beans. Oh, it's just one. Never mind. My bag's full. I'm gonna start eating these a little bit. But we're gonna have to recruit Star U's. Like pretty much, if not all of the fully evolved mons can't actually be recruited in this game. You have to evolve from the pre-evos. Okay. A purple one. Why not? Doesn't seem to like it. Either way, we're still getting like +1, +2 to the IQ stat. And once we reach 600 to get that 10th star, we'll finally get Trap Seer, man. Chomsey's a special attacker. I mean, yeah, that's true, that's true. Because, yeah, of course it's still going to have SD. Oh, I see the stairs. Let's go for it. Tentacruel found Thunderbolt. Well, good for Tentacruel. I don't care. I'll just leave it behind. I need to switch to the other link combo, though. We're almost out of Water Gun Bubble. I can always Elixir right before we get to Kyogre. I mean, we're almost there. Pretty sure it's 40. Hold on, hold on. We're about to go have a 75% chance to recruit the greatest legendary ever created. We're real close. I'm pretty sure it was floor 40. By the way, we do have to evolve Seadra into Kingdra using like a Dragon Scale. But I'm pretty sure in Gen 3 that's literally the only Pokemon that needs Dragon Scale. And I already have one of them, so hopefully we don't have to get a second one, but I'm pretty sure nobody else evolves from a Dragon Scale in Gen 3. Hello, Stormy. How you doing today, buddy? Catch this bite. Nice. This is a super lucky run. We've been finding, like, the stairs super quick every time. And again, I don't even need to use the evasion orb. Another escape. Honestly, I might just use the elixir now. We're almost there to Kyogre. So let's just take this escape. And joke's on you, Tentacruel. I can still use the stairs while I'm confused. You know what I forgot to bring, though? I forgot to bring a Reviver Seed. And I am a water type trying to take down Kyogre. This could have been a bad idea. Oh, I should have just brought one Reviver. Uh-oh. Did I mess up, guys? Although, you know, my attacks also get boosted from the rain, too. I totally forgot about a Reviver Seed. This could get a little shicey. To be completely honest, though, do I have anything I could throw at him to, like, stun him? No, I don't have any seeds on me, either. To be honest, I thought I was gonna get, like, three recruits and just leave here anyway. I didn't think I was gonna go all the way to Kyogre. Defense Scarf, Escape Orb. This could get a little shicey. I mean, I should be strong enough. Realistically, I should be strong enough to take down Kyogre. I could also save some of the Bite Surf combo because I can make him flinch with Bite. Even though going for the double water attack will just do more damage, but... Oh, we're here. My power is bursting. My infinite power. Oh, shite. Oh, nah. Moment of silence for the GOAT, man. This is the strongest legendary they've ever created. By far. My duels against Groudon left us both exhausted. How? You could literally OHKO that guy. What are you talking about? I took to a long and deep sleep. All the time I waited for my power to recover. And now, I'm on the verge of regaining my power. Uh-oh. Abort mission. I am Kyogre, the Lord of the Sea. Witness the destructive force of my waves. Can I use an escape orb? I'm just kidding. Marvel at my awesome power. Yeah, enough yapping, bro. Let's get on with the show. Okay. I don't think I'm strong enough to one-shot him, but I kind of want to take some free damage with the bubble. I do also need to attach the friend bow, though. So maybe I just do this now, because this will push us from 65% recruitment odds to 75. So I'm going to throw it on, let Kyogre step up in the pocket. Now we're going to try to flinch him with Bite. Oh, that's... never mind, we're good. That's big damage. Okay. We literally one-shot his ass, and he joined the squad. Let's go, man. The GOAT is here, although he's only... If you look at the minimap, he's only level 25. This is kind of a weenie version of Kyogre, but that's okay. Kyogre joined Team Turtle. And now we have access to the seafloor cave. Nah, that was cracked, actually. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we just showed that fat whale who's the boss, man. Look at this little-ass turtle getting in there against the big whale. Okay. That is Pokemon number 106. Didn't even expect that was going to happen today, but alright. Realistically, though, I'm not surprised because, the Tyrant's downfall, yeah, being level 25. I'm not surprised because it was 75% chance. I would have been more so shocked if he didn't join. I kind of want to see what his arena, or his, like, friend area looks like. I guess I am... Literally the last Pokemon in the Pokedex. I went all the way through every pit. Oh, nah. This is sick, bro. What up, homie? Hey, even though you're level 25, let me peep those stats real quick. Bro's got 60 in the offensive stats. Squirtle ain't much stronger than that, and I'm at level 70. Bro's only level 25, but you know how it works, right? We're taking this thing into Purity Forest. He's gonna get reset back to level 1, so whatever level he's at right now don't even matter. But that's me and the goat right there, just chilling. Nah, that's crazy. The Southern Sea. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So, while we're here, actually, let's go ahead and grab 2 of these Bulbasaurs I raised up to, I think, like 16 and 17, whatever. One of them was still like level 4. So that one's going to be our Bulbasaur for Purity Forest. Okay, it's this one, level 4. But I'm going to take these other ones and evolve them both to Ivysaur. At a later date, I'll have to level up, you know, one of the 2 Ivysaurs to become Venusaur, but... Oh, I did this wrong. I have to make it the leader, my bad. Hold on. Make leader. Okay. Then we gotta tell Squirtle to stay behind. It's kind of a funny little hopping animation there. All right. Because you can't bring 2 Pokemon into the evolution cave. Let's look at this little animation, bro. Nah, Bulbasaur is too cracked. How could anybody buy Pokemon Fire Red version when this is the mascot on Leaf Green, bro? Well, actually, it's his dad, Venusaur, but still. Nah, Bulbasaur. Squirtle's the GOAT, Gen 1 starters, and this is not a hot take. It's like Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and then Charmander's like way down here at the bottom of the screen. Unpopular opinion, I get it, because everybody's GOAT is Charmander, but nah. To me, Squirtle's top tier. Bulbasaur's not too far behind. I love both of them, but Charmander, bro, 4x weak to rock, weak to water, weak to electricity. What are we doing, man? Why does everybody love Charizard so much? I don't get it. Okay, Ivysaur number 1 and Pokemon number 107. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so let me adjust this to 107. And I'm also going to put both Ivysaurs in the correct color there. I'll just do that in advance because I'm going to do the other one right now. I don't know who else I have ready to evolve though. I'll have to check that. Actually, Chikorita, I think I also trained this thing up to 16 yesterday. Yeah, okay. Let's go to Chikorita, make leader. This will be Pokemon number 108. And then we'll do the other Bulbasaur as well, but that won't adjust the tracker at all because that's just two Ivysaurs. All right, Chikorita, let's go over and let's turn into a Bayleaf right here, right now, man. Come on. That's true, yeah, because they had red and blue. Okay. This is Luminous Cave. Yee, I do seek awakening. Let's get it. And there we go. Now, we only ended up getting 1 Chikorita yesterday, so now it's a Bayleaf, which is cool, but we're still going to have to go back to Joyous Tower. I mean, 12 more times in this playthrough, probably. There's so many Pokemon in Joyous Tower, but watch this nice slow trot on Bayleaf here. But at least, you know, out of the next 2 Chikoritas we get, one of them can stay as a Chikorita, and then we have to train 1 to become Meganium. So let's go back and visit the Bulbasaurs again. And this one is level 17, okay, so because it's a little bit higher than the other one at 16, this one will eventually become Venusaur. It has a 1 level advantage. Make leader, okay. No, I still... Actually, wait. I can't even adjust the recruit dex number because that was the only Chikorita, so it's kind of like a +1, -1 thing. Like, +1 for Bayleaf, but then we just went backwards and now we don't have a Chikorita. So it still stays at 107, but I am going to adjust it to show myself that I now have Bayleaf and no Chikoritas. Alright, Bayleaf, stand by. Ivysaur number 2. Let's get it. Because Charizard is the most popular. No, yeah, yeah. Charizard and Pikachu are the two most popular, but they're also... Neither of them are very good, competitively speaking. Pikachu gets OHKO'd by everything. And Charizard gets one-shot by a lot of stuff, too. That's why I'm not a fan of Pokemon that get blown up like that. Unless they're really, really good, and neither one of those two are very good. Okay. So our second Ivysaur, not bad. Now, I do also have only one Weedle. I did raise it to level 10, so we can go all the way to Beedrill, but realistically, what's the point? I might as well just wait till I get 2 more Weedles. So apart from that, the rest of the duplicates we have in here, like these Mankeys are not high enough level. The Venonats weren't, they were at 17. The Shelders, we just need a Water Stone, but I think I already used both Water Stones. The Seals are at 30, oh wait, one's at 19, one's at 30. Does anybody know when Seal evolves into Dugong? I think it's more like 33 or 34 though. 30 doesn't seem high enough. The Goldines, I don't have them or Voltorb high enough. I do have 2 Sentrets for Jazzy. Although they're both level 6. So unfortunately no Furret today. Sorry, Jazzy. Both these Teddies are like level 10. They're nowhere near close enough. I don't think anybody else can evolve. The Tricos, we recruited them all yesterday, but they're all, well, 2 of them are level 1. This one's level 37, but it's the Trico from the main playthrough, so it's never going to evolve. Oh, when does C-Dot evolve? They're all 16. Could we... Oh, 34 for Seal and Dugong, probably. Is C-Dot like Lotad and Lombre? Because Lotad evolves into Lombre at 14. I would figure C-Dot's the same thing. Let's go visit a C-Dot. What is this little arena here? Like, is this the Mushroom Forest? It's like the Mushroom Kingdom. Let me see if I can turn one of these into, make the leader. How do I get out of here, bro? Oh, we walked through the gap. Okay. Let's go see if we can evolve one of these. I mean, if Lotad evolves at 14 into Lombre, this should also be 14 into Nuzleaf, but I don't actually know. Oh, I still have Ivysaur here. If this thing does evolve, though, that will be Pokemon number 108. Yep. Okay. So it must be 14. I don't know if I actually have any leaf stones in storage. Well, I'm gonna go look real quick. What? Hey, why is this guy doing the same run like Emma from Pokemon Legends ZA? Who is this dude? Look at Nuzleaf go. That looks just like Emma when she ran away from me in Legends ZA. That was weird. Okay, let me store all these jelly beans. Well, I still have the friend bow from, I'm wearing the friend bow from Kyogre. No, that was lit, though, that we got Kyogre. That was actually crazy. Okay. So I need to keep an X-ray specs on me. And then, do I have a leaf stone? Because we could actually complete this whole Evo line. I have 2 fire stones, a moonstone, a sunstone. Okay. No leaf stones. Okay, well, Nuzleaf is still number 108. Let me mark it. And then change it over here to 108. A little bit of progress, a little bit of progress. Now, before we do... I'm going to head back to the trench. Could also go back to Stormy Sea. Either way, we need a whole bunch of those water types there. Let's see what else. I don't think these Wynots or Snowrunts are ready to evolve. Barboach and Shuppet, they were low level too. The Wingle's super close. So the Wingles we recruited both at level 23. I did raise one of them up to 24, but we need one more level before Pelipper at 25. So not quite, not quite. I'm just going to go ahead and go back to Squirtle here. And we're going to head off. Oh, now Squirtle's got some friends. We got Psyduck and Corphish here. I didn't know they were part of the Turtle Shell Pond area. Alright, Squirtle. Let's do this. And where are we at? We're only at the 1 hour mark on the recording. That's actually not bad. We got through Stormy Sea really quickly. Thought it was going to take longer. So honestly, I think we just go back to Silver Trench. You know, just do the early floors. We're strictly trying to farm Blue Gummies and get the rest of those Pokemon there. We could also go back to Joyous Tower. Try to get some fire type starters, but I mean, really, what I want to work on is the blue jellies, the blue jelly beans, gummies, whatever you want to call them. So let's take. I mean, we really don't need that many things to go through here. Like apples aren't, they're not a big deal because we're not going very far. Let me just take another escape orb. And do I have a cleanse in case it gets sticky? No, I only have 2 escape orbs on me. Okay. Let's do this. Squirtle does got a squad there. That's not bad. Imagine if we can recruit Squirtles in this game that had the sunglasses on. That'd be so fire. Honestly, I'm going to grab a 3rd escape orb too, and we're just going to do this quick. We're going to go in and out Silver Trench like 3 times and try to get the rest of the mons that I'm missing from there. Which is a lot, but... And we do need some, like, a lot deeper in, but we're not doing deep runs today. Where is it? Where is it? Silver Trench. At this point, Lugia might be for the finale of this playthrough. I gotta get dive again? I always forget that. I really should put dive on Squirtle, but I don't want to because you can't link moves like dive and dig. 2 turn attacks. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Take. Oh yeah, we need to go back through Wyvern Hill to get Fly. That's another thing I still have to do. We need to go to Wyvern Hill to get Fly to finally go back and recruit Rayquaza at some point. I don't know, depending on how the stream goes today too, like if you guys actually want to see a Purity Forest run, I'd be down to try one, but first we do need to go do Polished Crystal though. Alright, Tentacle, we're good with that. How many other Pokemon are here? Really the items. Shelder. We already have 2 Shelder. This is what I need. I need Omanites, man. we struck out bad yesterday in terms of Omanites. I still need 2 of them. Okay, finally, bro. Jeez. Okay, nice. Nope. Put the X-rays back on. Take out the Shelter before he follows us around. Don't even need the grimy food, to be honest. What do we got here? Cleanse. Cleanse and escape. Quillfish we already have. Oh, you know what? I need to mark. Actually, let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I have Quillfish. Yeah. Let me go ahead and mark Omanite before I forget about that. Where are we at? Where are we at? Omanite, and that is 109. Okay. Not bad. Somehow I turned around and I talked to Omanite. In the distant past, the seas were amazingly pure. Good to know. Alright, let's move on. We need more of these blue gummies here. Salty Omanite. That's wild. Don't ever eat an Omanite. Come on now, Jazzy. Okay. What do we got here? Tentacle. I like how bro's Poison Sting can cut corn. Why is that so much damage with Bubble Beam, bro? I seen another one too. Let's try to cut him off and then we'll swap to the friend bow. There's no way I go 2 for 2 on Orm. It's Lord Helix. Oh, that would have been so cool. We struggled so hard yesterday trying to recruit that guy. To get it first try today is actually nice. I don't even need that. So apart from that, we still need Krabby Patties. I haven't even made it deep enough. Well, I made it deep enough in here for Krabbies, but let me see what we're working with actually. Change over to Silver Trench. So we did get 1 Kabuto yesterday. Kabuto starts showing up on floor 5, as does Corsola. We don't have Corsola either. Slowpoke between floor 6 to 14. We only have one Slowpoke. We need 3, of course. And then, okay, Krabby and Staryu start to show up between 15 to 25, pretty much. So I should probably try to get some Krabbies and Staryus today. That'd be pretty nice, actually. Oh, he tried to join and I wasn't even wearing the friend bow. Let's go. That's actually crazy. After all of them, we encountered so many Omanites wearing the friend bow, and now, you know, bro just joins randomly and I wasn't even wearing it. That's crazy. Shoutouts to being level 70, I guess. Okay, I still need blue jellies. Why is Quillfish trying to rip pin missiles through the wall? Are you good, bro? What are you doing, man? I've actually never tried that, Jazzy. I heard that is good. Salty peanuts and Coca-Cola. I gotta try that sometime. Okay, another shelter we don't need. At this point, let's go try to get Kabuto or Slowpoke, and then we can make a deeper run, like to floor 15, and we go get some Krabby Patties and Staryus. That'd be pretty nice. Okay, here's floor 5. I already have 2 Wingull though. We don't need this. Plus, I don't like it. I don't like being yelled at. I don't know what's up with that Wingull there. Here's our first Blue Gummy of this run. Okay. We're trying to be jelly bean maxing right now. It's not another one. Let's move on. This is quick in and outs here. Okay, Kabuto, nice. Swap to the friend bow, see if we can get our second Kabuto. Nah, dang. Go away, Quillfish. Of course he tries to join. Okay, back to the old X-rays. Let's start seeing what these items are here. Who's this last Mon, by the way? Just another seal. Okay. Might as well grab these orbs, man. If they're gonna keep handing out free escape orbs, I'll take that. Trap bus, not that good. And blowback. Alright, who's this? Too far away, forget it. Nah, let's just move on. Oh, it was Corsola. Actually, I don't have Corsola. I think. No, I don't actually have Corsola yet. Okay. Let's try and get this. Ah. Alright, we'll move on to the next floor. Oh, okay. So like the salty peanuts and Coke was like a protein thing. That's interesting. I mean, that's a good idea, actually. Well, that's kind of the lore of what started that. That's pretty cool. Thank you for sharing that. Ooh, Kabuto. Hey, buddy. See ya, buddy. Never mind. Alright, let's check these for potential blue gummies. And then we're off. That's right, we can cross water. It's kind of nice that these have a bunch of water types in here. Yo, what up, man? Thank you, thank you. Because all these water types can, you know, follow us across the water. It's annoying when we have recruits that can't do that, but... I'm actually going to be doing Polished Crystal in about an hour from now, when we switch games after this one. If you want to see a live PC sesh. And we're almost done with that game, man. Today is going to be episode number 20, and we're probably going to finish on either 22 or 23, so not much more to go there. Let's see if we can get Slowpoke again. Who's the last one? There's somebody else over here. Oh, Seal. Okay. Moving on. So let me put the X-rays on real quick. Okay, okay. What do we got? We got Omanites everywhere today, huh? Might as well grab the coins. Wonderful. Alright. Let's just put the friend bow on for this Slowpoke, but I'll have to go relink now. kind of thought he was going to join there for sure. Okay. I didn't see who that was. Oh, Quillfish again. What became delinked? Oh, Bite Surf. That's kind of whatever. Now, these Omanites, unfortunately, are only level 25, so we're going to have to get a whole bunch of levels to, you know, evolve these into Omastars, but that's all good. Warp Seed, sure, I guess. Alright. Quillfish, ain't nobody got time for that, bro. Come here. I'll just take you out with Bubble from rain. Wonderful. Alright, let's go, let's go. Corsola. I need. Omanite, calm down there, buddy. Let me do all the heavy lifting around here. Darn it. Okay, put the x-rays back on. I still need to find more jelly beans, man. We were finding them like crazy on the earlier reps here in the trench, but we've only seen one today. It's interesting. Let's see if we can get Kabuto. Darn it. We still need one more Kabuto. Quillfish is kind of becoming a pain in my ass right now. This guy stop going for Pin Missile, man. Come on. Horsey. I don't have any Horsies yet, actually. No, I don't. We still need 3 of these as well. Okay. I got the Friendbow on as well. I'm just gonna walk around with it for a little bit. Cause why not? We know where stairs are. Here goes Mr. Icy Wind here. Go away, Seal. Now we're out here missing left and right, though. This is going to take a minute. Okay. Wonderful. Kabuto, we're going to surf you and see if you want to join the squad. Come on, buddy. Dang it. What the heck? We'll take an elixir for the road. Not mad at that. A little bit of Poke Coins. Okay, okay. Come on, Corsola. You know you want to be a part of Team Turtle, man. Okay. This floor doesn't like me. We just struck out. 0 for 3. We move. See if we can get this Corsola. Damn it, bro. Alright. Totter Seed, no thank you. Oh, great. Omanite can pick it up and throw it at somebody to confuse him. Not bad. Okay, okay. Stairs already. Where are the Pokemon, man? That's alright, you know what? Let's go get either a Krabby or a Staryu over on floor 15. Okay. Never mind. Here is how we get our last recruit. I don't know if I can reposition though. Omanite, Tactics, run away. And then at the bottom, yeah, get away. Okay, and same for the other Omanite. Tactics, get out of here, buddy. Okay, perfect. Now, with the Friendbow, we have basically everything except the seals. We don't need any more seals, but I'll take anything else. Thankfully, my attack fell and not my speed, though. Hey, bro. Horsey, you need to go away. Alright. The Omanites take off there. Disable is so annoying, bro. They're gonna attack each other, too. Alright. Well, I still can't attack, yeah. I'm actually gonna try to back up to the choke now. Now that the Omanites took off, I might be able to do this. If I get slowed though, it's gonna be annoying because it's gonna take so damn long until I can move. But Slowpoke's disable paralysis is very annoying. Don't slow me. Okay, we made it to the choke. We're good. We're good. One of the seals got KO'd. All right, now we can go for Water Gun Bubble. Somebody's gonna join off this for sure, but I actually don't think they can unless, like, if I take them out from range with Bubble, I don't think they can join you. So I guess I'll just go for the regular attack. Okay, there we go. We got a Slowpoke. Nice. Yes. We'll take it. We'll take it. No. Now I just gotta... I'm gonna use an Escape Orb next turn now. Slowpoke cringed? That's okay. We're out of here, man. Alright, Slowpoke number 2. Acquired. Not bad, not bad. Where is Slowpoke? There you are, number 2. So we still need one more Slowpoke. But it's not bad, not bad. 2 Omanites. We're doing some things, we're doing some things. We're still only at 109 Pokemon, but again, like, I have probably 140 total Pokemon now. I just need to grind them, like level grind them so they could evolve. It's gonna take a little bit, but... Oh wait, I'm at the store. Let's make some space and let's go ahead and jump back in there. If I can get like a couple Krabbies and a Staryu, I'd be happy with that. So we don't need a lot of this stuff. I don't really need the Troll either. I'm going to go ahead and take out... Well, hopefully Kecleon's selling a Petrify. Because I'm going to have to get through that one monster house. On, right, it's like 15, 35, 55, 75. For the guaranteed like one room houses. He doesn't have a Petrify. I only have 4 Petrifies in storage. I kind of want to save them. You can throw stun seeds at him. I'm going to jump back in here though. We're going to do one more run through the trench. And just to get 3 more recruits, whatever they are, you know. Even if they're more duplicates, that's okay. We just need to be acquiring stuff. Where's the trench? Right here. Okay. But really though, I'm trying to find a lot of blue gummies. That's what we need right now. Got to get closer to 600 IQ. Either way, I'm gonna have to wake up this Wingull, no matter which path I took. No, we already got that. All right, we'll go ahead and use X-rays up until the point I get to floor 15. I'm really just hunting. Here we go for gummies. Actually, I don't want this Pokemon to steal it and eat it. Go away, Omanite. Let me just eat it now, but I'm gonna check the other one as well. Nah, it's just an orb. All right, we move, we move. Okay. Just a quick run for all the items on the floor. But if there's an item that's super far away and I spawn next to the stairs, I'll just move on, you know, it's not really worth it. But we'll see. You know, if there's like 2 or 3 items and I spawn next to the stairs, I'll probably go hunt for them, but if it's just one item, even if it is a jelly bean, you know, it is what it is. It's not really worth it. Like those. Don't matter. Come here, Quillfish. This thing must have a high recruit rate. Bro wants to join like crazy. Oh, it has Poison Point. That's so bad. Jazzy, speaking of shiny Pokemon, Warp Orb's actually interesting. I just found a shiny in Legends ZA. It was a Hisuian Quillfish. It was kind of cool, actually. I had to catch that thing, you already know. Even though, you know, I talk about it a lot, I'm not the biggest fan of shiny Pokemon, but that actually looked pretty cool. The shiny Hisuian Quillfish. I found it in a hyperspace distortion. Your favorite shiny is Noivern? Yeah, Noivern is a crazy one. Like all that green and whatnot. It's pretty sick. Like the greens and the purples. Noivern is a good shiny. I'm not really the biggest like shiny guy, you know. I don't go hunting for them or anything. I respect people that do, but I don't know. I only hunt for stuff if it helps me win. Oh, that's definitely a monster house. We don't need that. But I mean, I still do like shinies. I just don't spend too much time hunting for them. I do kind of something similar to it though. I will spend hours upon hours hunting for marked Pokemon when they have ribbons, right? I started doing that in Sword and Shield, and you know, you just kept changing the date in the wild area, and then it would make like thunder and different weather effects, and you go hunt for specific marks like in that. I spent a lot of time in Sword and Shield, you know, mark hunting, which is basically the same thing as shiny hunting. It's just instead of a different color, they have like a special ribbon on them essentially. So I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to hate on anybody that does shiny hunting, because I do it too. Just not for shinies, for marks. Rossberry. But yeah, I was just casually playing ZA now that I'm done with the playthrough for YouTube. And, wait, did I ever get a Corsola? I don't think I did, huh? No, I didn't. We still need this. But yeah, finding a shiny Hisui and Quillfish was pretty dope. Okay, there we go. Oh, I said no. I thought it was doing the thing about the nickname, bro. Dang it. I also still need another one of these guys. Okay. I thought I had a Corsola, man. That was lame. Breaded shrimp and Miracle Whip. What am I reading down there? Are you guys okay? We'll be talking about breaded shrimp with Miracle Whip on it. Ain't no way. I must have missed a comment earlier because it's a reply. That's crazy. Oh, here's another blue jelly bean. I mean, I can't knock it. I never tried it, but that sounds like an insane combo. Oh, another Corsola. Hold on, hold on. Come here, buddy. I said no to your friend by accident, but I do need you on Team Turtle. There we go, there we go. Okay, let me check the box. Corsola is going to be Pokemon number 110. Not bad. Again, even though we started the day at 102 and we're only at 110, we still got almost 20 Pokemon today, but it's only 8 because of, you know, not evolving them, so. I still need one more Slowpoke, but that boy didn't want to join. Okay. We're not going to sit here and spam refresh, Corsola. Let's go ahead and turn that off here. And also, yeah, let's just turn it. I don't need you attacking. Let me do all the heavy lifting, you know what I mean? You're just kind of here for the ride, Corsola. Okay, we get our third and final Slowpoke. Not bad. Let me mark that as well. Okay. Now we just gotta evolve 2 of them. One of them, of course, we gotta level up all the way to get to Slowbro. That's gonna take a while, but Slowking won't be that bad because we just use King's Rock probably. I don't think we need to hit a certain level. I've never actually seen the Spikes trap. That looks funny because that's not normally a trap. Slowpoke, please don't step on it, bro. Dumbass, man. I'm not surprised that Slowpoke stepped on that, but ooh, another one. Perfect. But I've never seen a Pokemon set a spike trap before, because that's not normally like one of the base traps. The stairs are on the far right in the middle. Wonderful. Oh, really? Tartar? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't even think about that. No, you know what I was thinking of? I read that wrong when I was talking about Miracle Whip. I thought you were talking about whipped cream. Like something you put on ice cream. That was the first thing that popped in my head when I read that Miracle Whip. My bad, my bad. That actually Miracle Whip makes sense. But if it was whipping cream, that would be a little weird because that's what you put on ice cream, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure it still wouldn't be bad with shrimp, but it just seems like an odd okay, dude. The slowing effect is so annoying. I got sniped by that bubble beam right there. Hopefully I don't lose one of these mons. I'm just gonna go for the link combo to get rid of them. I'll start with Tentacool. Because if not, they could double up on Corsola. Okay. Well, I guess either one I took out didn't matter. From that position, they both could have doubled up on Corsola. Okay. Anyway, moving on, moving on. Omanite, go away. Yeah, I marked the third Slowpoke, so we're good to go. The tracker's all caught up. Let me check this for a Jelly Bean, potentially. But it is not. Dog. Will you stop going for the cross map like snipes with your Bubble Beam? Damn jellyfish. Take the free escape orb. What about this one? Ooh! That's exactly what I needed for floor 15. Okay. Lock it in, lock it in. I don't even care what the rest of these are now. Although, if there's any Pokemon behind me with a Bubble or Bubble Beam, they can snipe my Corsola and Slowpoke. The stairs are directly above my head, though. I'm just going for it. Actually, hold on. Dude, got slowed again. This is so annoying, man. This is really annoying. Where's Corsola still has a lot of HP. Let me get rid of the seal, and then I'll go down and deal with Slowpoke. I didn't want one of them to get knocked out, but... Okay. It's just a disabled party. Now, because Corsola is disabled, I can't step through it and, like, swap positions. I had to go around it. No, Slowpoke, go away. Okay, the last mon is sleeping. Let's go look for, okay, it's an escape orb. Just trying to look for some more jelly beans here. I'll take the escape orb. I guess I can eat the grimy food. Don't really matter. Let's pick up the orb and let's go. Okay. We'll take out the seal, why not? There's a couple items here to check. Aha. Glad I did. Blue jelly bean. Eat it. PP0 trap, wonderful. Slowpoke, you can step on it too, it don't really matter. Which link combo? Oh, they're all, okay. They're all delinked now. Gotcha. Another escape orb for the road. Okay, we still do need Horsey, but I'm just gonna keep the X-ray specs on. At this point, I'd rather just pass floor 15. Well, I don't even really need to use the Petrify, but I might. And then we're gonna go get either a Staryu or a Krabby. Yeah, everybody step on the PP0s. It don't really matter. It's annoying, but it don't really matter. Okay, what is going on here? So let's take them out one by one. No! Slowpoke's gonna get attacked by Corsola. Hang in there, buddy. Okay, there we go. Now, do we think that's a monster house down there? Probably. But I still might go check it out because there's only one more Pokemon. Wonderful. If it's nothing but coins and seeds, then we'll know it's a monster house. And I won't even bother. Can there be grimy food in houses? Hold on, let's take a peek. Oh no, that's not a monster house. I guess I'll go ahead and just consume the elixir. It don't really matter. Alright. Wonderful. Gotta love the sticky trap. Doesn't matter though, because once you leave the dungeon, all your sticky items get cleaned up anyway. Bro. I'm so tired of disable. Oh, I got over it quick though. I didn't even notice. I was just spamming the button. Okay. Let's move on here to floor 15. But I do still want some jelly beans. Although there's not much else on the floor. I do need Horsies, but kind of want to get me a Krabby. What up, Kecleon? How you doing? What a perfect username for a game like this. That was funny. Kecleon is probably going to be the hardest thing in this game to recruit. And I can't wait for that to happen. That'll be for another day, because I'm sure that's going to be pretty ridiculous as well. Ah, there's no point to use that. Oh, maybe some more X-rays? It is. I got a few copies of those now in storage. We're kind of chilling on that. What about Chansey? Is Chansey ridiculous too? As you can see up by the minimap, I'm like not even a third of the way done. I still have a lot more stuff to recruit. I haven't really done any of the hard ones. We've gone after a couple of them, but not much success there. I think I tried to recruit Snorlax and never even saw one. I kind of remember that. Or maybe I saw one, but we didn't get it. Oh, I feel like Chansey's going to be... And we need two Chanseys, huh? One for Chansey, one for Blissey, that's right. Okay, the stairs are all the way in the bottom right. I'm just going to rip that Petrify that I found. Oh, wait. There's Krabbies and Staryus everywhere. Okay. We'll just try to recruit one here. That's not bad. Okay. And there's our Krabby. Perfect. At level 32, this can evolve to Kingler straight away. Okay. No nickname. That's not bad, actually. You know what? Because there's so many in here and they're all paralyzed, I'm actually going to let go of these other 2 recruits. But hold on, I have to change the colors then. So, go back on Slowpoke and Corsola. Those are easier to get, so I'd rather get 2 crabs and a Staryu or 2 stars and a crab, you know, either way. Hold on. Let me unmark Corsola. And that puts me at 109. But Krabby's 110 when I mark that. So we're fine. We're actually still at 110. Okay. Team Slowpoke. Farewell, buddy. We'll see ya. Slowpoke seemed disappointed and left. Slowpoke doesn't care, man. Alright, same with Corsola. Get rid of it. There's a whole bunch of Staryus and Krabbies here. I'd much rather do this. Especially because one of these can just straight away evolve into Kingler right now. That's perfect. Okay, there's crab number 2. Let me mark that. We're still at 110 Pokemon overall, though. If we can get a Staryu, then we're at 111. Or Horsey. Still don't have that either, but let's go find a Staryu here. Here's one. Everybody's just permanently paralyzed because of the Petrify. I still need another Anorith as well. Well, we're going to start with all the Staryus. If we strike out, we need Spiel, we need Anorith, we need a lot of stuff. Okay, there we go. Now, these don't matter. They come at level 28. It's a Water Stone evolution, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the next floor, but I'm going to use the Escape Orb. I just want to see if I can find one more blue jelly bean here. So we got to switch back to X-rays for that. Oh, there's 4 items. Take a peek. Might as well eat that. There's no point to bring it out of here with me. Also, the Switcher Orb is... Oh, I got a bunch of garbage on me. I'll sell it. Unveiled a trap there. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and rip the Escape Orb. Also, this Staryu puts us up to 111. And Kingler's going to make it 112. So that's not bad. So I'm going to go evolve Kingler right now. And where's Staryu on here? I don't have a Water Stone for Staryu. Okay. So temporarily we're going to put this at 111. But I'm going to go evolve Kingler and make it 112 right after. Yo, what up, what up? How's everybody doing today, in case there is some new people in here? I hope everyone's having a good weekend overall, and a good Sunday today. Welcome in, welcome in. Where are the crabs? Here's my crabs. Oh, they're just chilling on the beach with Wingle. Wait, what is... Is this Bikini Bottom? Hello? SpongeBob, are you home, bro? Why do we got pineapples under the sea right here? I've actually never seen this before. No shot. That's funny. Okay. Krabby, join the squad, buddy. And make leader. This is perfect. I might have to use this in the thumbnail. Oh, we gotta take this thing in Purity Forest, man. But Krabby and Kingler are like arguably my favorite Gen 1 water types. That's tough because I mean Slowbro's right there too, which I like better, but only because Krabby and Kingler are so bad. If they were actually usable and competitive, I'd probably like them over Slowbro, but Slowbro's the GOAT, man, because he's actually really good and competitive. This is a funny looking sprite though. Kind of curious what Kingler's gonna look like here. Okay, this is Luminous Cave. Yeah, we read that about 100 times at this point. Oh, get some drop frames. Not great for the stream. Okay, and there's Kingler with his very large left claw. Pincer, whatever. Nah, we gotta take this thing through Purity Forest, bro. That's too goated. That's sick. Okay. 112 total mons in the decks. Oh, you do too? Hey, let's go, man. Kingler's a goat. I really wish this thing had some kind of use in battle, but it just doesn't. Okay, I do still have one space in the bag, so I can actually check to see if he's got Joy Seeds. He does not. Let's go talk to Kangaskhan here as a crab. Okay. Let me store a bunch of stuff, and maybe where are we at? We're like an hour 40 into the recording. Maybe I go a little bit more. Yeah, it really does, Jazzy. I got so excited when they made G-Max Kingler with the bubble beard, but then I realized it was still garbage. That was unfortunate. That could have been so cool. Alright, let's store all this stuff. Let's make one more run. The only question is where. Do we just do the trench again? There's still so many things we need out of that. Honestly, I want to because I still want the blue jellies. So let's do one more run today through that place. Where is Squirtle? Here we go. Let's see if Kingler can walk the plank here. Kind of hard at that weird angle, but okay. Not bad, not bad. Better sizzle with garlic. Why are you guys trying to eat like Omanites and Krabbies? What are we doing here? Come on. I'm just kidding. Alright. Kingler, we do not need you coming on this adventure. Go ahead and stay here, buddy. And as long as I have a cleanse and an escape, that's all. Well, and dive. That's all we need to go in here. I guess, yeah, we'll do the trench again. It's the same Pokemon as Stormy Sea, pretty much, but this place only has blue jelly beans, whereas Stormy Sea has every jelly bean, so you just don't know. Let's just go ahead and keep doing this. I know it might seem a little ridiculous to go through this place so many times, but I almost lost the one apple I had. But, I mean, really, what, there's probably 40 Pokemon to recruit out of here? You know, we're going to need them. So I'll try to get back to floor 15, but again, if we get Corsola, now I need one more Slowpoke again. Corsola, Slowpoke, and Kabuto. If we can get those three early, then we'll be done. But if we get to 15 again, then I'll try to get more crabs and more star. Oh no, I already have 2 Krabbies. We just need more Staryus. Now Omanai wants to join today. I didn't want to join at all yesterday. That's pretty funny. Ooh, perfect. Another Petrify. I'll have to just rinse and repeat what we did last time then. You know what? That's the play. Let's go get Horsies and Staryus from floor 15. We're just going to rip that Petrify and completely like immobilize all of them. New plan, new plan. Even though I'm going to full send it for the stairs, I'm still going to look for jelly beans though. You know, as we go find the stairs. Go away. Oh, wait. The stairs were right there. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. Skillfully dodge that Quillfish. We're out of here. The stairs are right here. There's 4 other items, though. Is it worth it? Yeah, only because, there's only one more Pokemon. Okay, cool. As long as one of these 4 was a Jelly Bean, it's all worth it, man. I don't know. We keep getting these +7s. We might actually hit, 600 overall IQ points. You never know, you never know. Oh. That's why you bring a Cleanse Orb. In case your Escape Orb gets sticky, but... Well, we found a bunch of Escape Orbs in here last time. But now if my Escape Orb gets sticky, my Cleanse Orb is sticky, then we're trapped in here and we actually cannot get out. Until we find another... either Cleanse or Escape Orb, right? So... we'll see. That is kind of annoying there. Go away, Quillfish. Imagine coming in here if you weren't a water type. You would actually have to stay on the light blue path there. That would just be miserable. I'll be picking up my 74 coins. Give me those, bro. Okay. Gonna get diabetes with all the gummies? You ain't lying. For real. I probably ate, what, 30 of them today? Oh, right, Slowpoke. We need this too, but I'm actually gonna go after the other ones. Corsola found Earthquake. Chill, bro. Well, we know where Corsola is. It's the last... Nice. it's the last red dot, so I'll take that EQ. What is this? Twist band? Kind of whatever. I still need Kabuto Slowpoke, but again, we definitely don't need that. I'm just going to go after a combination of Horsies and Staryus. Decision has been made. If I can ever get off of floor 6, but we'll see. Corsola has an agenda for real. Corsola is not messing around today. Wonderful. I do have some Warp Orbs. This is perfect for this situation. See ya. Get them out of here, man. Now, they can't actually warp. They just warp to a random room. But they could also warp to the same room that you're in. We just got kind of lucky there. Why do I do that if I'm still going to step on the tile anyway? That's why you check the tiles for sticky traps and PP zeros, but I did the thing where I just kept following. Oh well, that don't really matter. Okay, that matters. Gimme. Now again, we started the day at somewhere around 500 IQ because we just crossed over that threshold last night. Probably on the last jelly bean that I ate, so we have to get all the way to 600. And I think if we eat Blue Gummies, if I'm understanding it correctly, we get a +7 every time to our IQ stat, so it's not bad, but you know, trying to go from 500 to 600, we need a lot of +7s, essentially, so it's gonna be a while. But again, once we get there, we're gonna get that 10th star and finally get Trap Seer, which is gonna be nice, because then I can go back to, like, recruit the 3 legendary beasts from Johto, right? But also, oh man, there's a lot of items here. Okay. What? Oh, that was weird. Of course I missed my attack. But the reason I'm not going back to, like, Fiery Field, Lightning Field, and the North Wind, where the Johto beasts are, is because there was invisible trap tiles everywhere in that place. This is not a monster house. I would not have had this Rossberry if it was. Okay, another Warp Orb. I have a lot of weird stuff, by the way. Let's go ahead and use this. I'll pick up the elixir, but I don't need to eat. I don't need to eat the grimy, but now my one apple just got spoiled. That's a monster house. And I'm not linked up either. I don't really want to fight through it. It's going to take too long. It's not hard. There's another. Great. Obviously, at my level, it's not hard to fight through the monster houses. They just take too damn long. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. Okay, another Corsola. No, thank you. Take this one out, too. Back-to-back Corsolas. Wonderful. I kind of want that elixir because it's not sticky, whereas the one that I just... Aurora Beam's kind of OP in this game, huh? That was crazy. I'm going to swap that elixir for the sticky one that I have. Troll Orb we also take over Sticky Switcher. Also, Rebound Orb is pretty garbage. I'll go ahead and keep the sticky elixir. You know, when I leave the dungeon, it'll get cleaned up anyway. Wait, the stairs are in the monster house. Okay, so I actually have to go in there. Oh, these PP zeros are so annoying. Yeah. Alright. We gotta fight through it. But that's okay. As long as we don't miss the attacks, we're gonna one-shot everybody, so it don't really matter. No, Slowpoke. I got business. Look at the other Slowpoke. He's so confused he's going the wrong way. That's not surprising at all. Bro's like, wait, what? Huh? Meanwhile, all the enemies are just coming right to me, and that Slowpoke's like, what? Just starts wandering off the other direction. Classic, bro. Okay. Get a little bit of coins for this. Oh, you know what? There was 3 chunks of coins, but the Slowpoke that took off had the other one. Whatever. Alright. We're almost to floor 15. We're getting there, we're getting there. I'll probably just go ahead and use an elixir, because I've stepped on like 3 PP0 traps at this point. Kind of annoying. Okay, could one of these two be a blue jelly bean? That is the $1,000,000 question. Bruh. Not the sticky, grimy. Nope. I'm just gonna drop the grimy food then. I mean, you know, we don't even want to take these out of the dungeon anyway. I'm probably gonna use them both, like right before I go to floor 15, just because they are pretty pointless. One of them originally was a huge apple, but it got Grimer trapped. Okay, there's an escape orb. Nice. Even better. And there it is. We finally got traps here. We hit the 600 point threshold. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm looking at my items. No way, after all this time, we finally have it. Trap Seer. It's about damn time, man. Now, does that... First of all, dude, finally. I did not think that was going to happen today. Did that overwrite anything else? I don't think so. Okay, so apparently this doesn't help you actually see the traps. Dude, for real. This is what happens. It's just that, well, if you re-step on it after uncovering it, then it'll go off. Okay, I didn't know that. That's good to know. But apparently traps, when you step on them, will no longer go off. Like, you know, we can't see them right now, but if I step on it... Dude, let's go. Next time? Because we need to go back to the legendary Johto Beast areas, because that's where you get, like, Firestones, Thunderstones, and Waterstones. From those 3 domains. You know, of course, we need to recruit the beasts as well, but oh, dude. This is going perfect right now. Okay, okay. Yep. What are the odds those other ones aren't it, but... Yeah. This is gonna make all these dungeons so much easier now. That's about time, man. You know what? I'm gonna get Horsies anyway when we go in there, so why not? We'll take this one. Okay. So actually, Horsey is gonna be 113. Yep, I didn't have that yet. Change that to 1. Oh, I got rid of my little slash. There we go. Roll call, actually, that'll come. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the grimy food. Oh no, I got burnt. Whatever will I do? Roll call is gonna help later. Warp orb also helps too. Sticky cleanse. Oh, I have a sticky warp. We'll swap that for the good warp. Doesn't really matter because I'm about to leave anyway, but... Okay. Now, if we go actually step on, I don't know, dark blue water, deep water, I guess you call it, that does heal the burn. But obviously, if you don't have all-terrain hiker, you can't do that. Only water types can walk over water. What I'm on right now doesn't actually count as walking on water. So again, if we find the stairs, we also get healed, but I was hoping to showcase, you know, what the actual darker blue water would do. Of course, there is none on the floor. Alright. Okay, here we go. It's time to petrify. Actually, we're right next to the stairs. I don't even really have to. Let me just put on the friend bow. I'm gonna try to save this, Okay, we don't want to be doing that, though. I also need Spiel, so we'll see if we get one of those. Horsey. I don't want my teammates getting KOs. So all you're gonna do is... Actually, you can spam Smokescreen, too. Leer... Smokescreen helps more than Leer. There's a Staryu behind the Spiel just smoking it with a bubble beam. And actually, that just KO'd the Spiel. Nice. Staryu, calm down, man. Okay. Can we get the Staryu? No. Okay. Now that you made Spiel a whiffer, we can actually go attack other stuff here. Because Spiel can't actually hit anybody now. This is a bad idea, by the way, not using the, I'll go ahead and take this as well. Not using the Petrify Ore, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I could also make my team members run away, potentially. Of course, he got slowed is not ideal. Anyway. No, that's big damage on my horsey. Now I need to try to either recruit Spiel or Staryu. You know what? Let me do the thing where I huh? This doesn't even have runaway ability. Oh, okay, they don't even have it. You know what? This is gonna take too long. I'm just ripping the Petrify. Forget it. Okay. No, I don't care about any of them. We just need either Spiel or Staryu. Or Anorith. Okay. You know what? I'd rather have a Spiel, though. Anorith probably would be... Anorith is in a bunch of other dungeons. I want to get one of these little round guys here. Little roly-poly dude. Okay, there we go. So 2 Horsey and a Spiel. Even though I said I was coming back here for Staryus. Might as well check this. Actually, I might as well check all the... That's right, they can still set off traps, but now I can't. Man, getting traps here was so cracked. Okay, it's just money. Let's go ahead and move on to the next floor. Try to find one more little jelly bean on the way out the door. But let me mark the second Horsey and also Spiel. So Spiel puts us to 114. And the second Horsey is... Well, we still need a third one, but... For Seadra and Kingdra. Where is Horsey? Okay. Not bad. So we started the day at 102. We're up to 104. But before I hit the outro, I'll show you actually how many total Pokemon we have. We will count that. Let me throw on the X-rays. Just see if there's any more items. Eh, there's only one. Just check another floor or two, but that's not bad. Honestly, it's not even worth it. Alright, let's get out of here. Not bad, not bad. And the Horsies are at 29. Doesn't Horsey evolve to Seadra by 28? Or am I... Does anybody know what level Horsey evolves into Seadra? We might do like one more Evo before we're getting out of here. Nah, Trapseer was the best thing that happened today, though, for real. Okay, so total Pokemon now. So we're 1 Pokemon short. Well, actually, Squirtle does count. So we actually have 140 total. Because each one of these pages has 10 Pokemon. So right now we have 139 Pokemon in the friend area, but Squirtle counts as Pokemon number 140. So yeah. So even though we only have 114 in the dex, that's because of all the duplicates we have. But really, we got 140 out of 386, so that's not bad. I just gotta do a little behind-the-scenes grinding, you know? That's not bad, that's not bad. Yeah, see, Shelter, if I had the Water Stone. These Slowpokes... Did I have a King's Rock? I feel like I actually might have had one. Oh, it's 30... Really? 32 for Horsey to Seadra? I thought it was high 20s. Alright, well, never mind then. I guess we will just end off at 114. That's not bad. Okay. Let me make a save so I don't forget. And then for the YouTube side of things, we'll go ahead and hit a, well, a YouTube outro for the YouTube video. Not the actual stream, but... And then we'll do that. I'll take a quick break, and then we're going to move over to Pokemon Polished Crystal. We're going to absolutely dominate Gary and get the 16th and final gym badge of that game. Coming shortly on stream. But for the sake of the YouTube video for part 24 here, this is going to conclude the action for today. And, you know, first of all, we made it all the way to level 70. We now have 10-star IQ, which earned us the Trapseer ability. And, okay, so this is good that I pulled this up too, because as you can see, well, not, let's go. What up, Sprout? But over there on Squirtle stats, we are like 19,000 experience points away from hitting level 71. That might actually happen off camera because I don't... This whole time I've never like grown levels off camera for Squirtle. I've done it for some of the other Pokemon trying to train them up. But when I go train up some of these Pokemon to get levels on them, for the first time in this playthrough, Squirtle's probably going to grow a level off camera. So all 70 levels to this point have been showcased during the playthrough. Well, actually, 65, I guess. You start the game at level 5. You don't start at level 1. But just a note that I'm probably, for the first time, going to hit level 71. Oh, train. Yeah, good call, good call. Let me show you that. I did try this once on stream. Probably like, I don't know, episode 15 to 18, somewhere in there. But I came down here to the Makuhita Dojo, and I was kind of experimenting with it, but the best place by far and away to train is Team Hydro. It's really annoying because there's Poliwags everywhere that snipe your... Like, if I go in here with Bulbasaur, I was getting sniped by Poliwag in his bubble. Very annoying, but you have to make it through 2 floors of Poliwags. It's pretty short, but you will get hit from far away with Bubble and lose your teammates because they're like level 1. Full disclosure. But once you get to the end, floor 3 is just... There's no floor, it's just a small little battle arena against Team Hydro, which was for Alligator, Swampert, and Blastoise. It's the 3 of them, so it's a slightly different Team Hydro from, I think, the main game. No, Octillery was Team Constrictor. That was a different one. So I guess it is the real Team Hydro. Consists of the fully evoed, 3 water starters. Gator, Swampert, and Blastoise. They each give between like 1,100 to 1,700 experience points. So when you KO all 3 of them, it's, I don't know, it's like 4k experience points combined, pretty close to that. And so it's pretty quick to cycle through it. And, oh, Wyvern Cavern is actually better. Okay, I'll check that out in between recordings then. I was doing Team Hydro because it was really quick. It's a super quick way to get the 4k experience points, but again, my teammates were getting KO'd because the Poliwags were the most annoying thing in there. They just always snipe you with Bubble from across the map, but... So, with all that being said, Squirtle is probably going to hit level 71 because... I'll go ahead and flash the Pokedex counter thing one last time, but... I'm going to put this on screen now. It's going to take up pretty much the whole thing, but... This is what I'm looking at on my other monitor. We are now up to 114 total Pokemon, as you can see in the bottom right here. However, you also saw when I went to the friend areas that we have 140 total. And if you count all the red ones twice, those are duplicates. And anything in blue, which right now is only Trico, that's a triplicate because we have 3 Tricos. So, if for example I were to evolve all these guys and turn them all black and fill in their Evos, then we'd be at 140. But we're going to end the action today at 114. Again, this is the Pokedex counter online, as indicated above Bulbasaur and Venusaur there. That's the website I'm using for this. You can customize it to have multiple different colors whenever you click, left clicks and right clicks on your mouse. You can pick what colors you want, how many different colors you can use, and it's a pretty cool little tool here. So, and actually I gotta remember to save it as well. I have to save it at the end of every recording. So that's how I'm doing that, and I'm gonna go ahead and save it right now so I don't forget. And yeah, so it's working pretty good. And then, but the thing over here by the mini-map, as my webcam doesn't go that far, but that I have to track manually in OBS. It's a little bit different, so it's just an on-screen text overlay. But with all that being said, for the sake of the YouTube video that this will end up becoming, this is going to conclude part 24. Legendary action today, man. We got a whole bunch of Pokemon, most notably Kyogre, aka the GOAT of all legendaries. And we got Squirtle up to level 70 and learned Trap Seer along the way. So things are looking up. We're finally starting to turn a corner, and we come in here with a little bit of a plan now, instead of just, seeing what we can get with the recruits. So over the next couple episodes, I'm definitely going to go back to Fiery Field, Lightning Field, and Northwind Field, home to the 3 legendary beasts from Johto. We'll try to recruit them, but also on the floor, I think they're all 30 floor dungeons, but on floor 29 of each of those has the evolution stones for fire, water, and electric, thunderstones. So we do need to farm a whole bunch of those, especially water stones. There's a whole bunch of water types that need that. So that's what we'll be doing at least next episode, probably for the next couple. And then we'll also mix in some like Joyous Tower trips as well to get a bunch more Pokemon in there. So again, with all that being said, that was a lot to be said, but this is finally going to do it for part 24. So to anybody that is finding this video in the future on YouTube, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this chill little playthrough here. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video, alright? Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.